Hello, boys and girls. This is the Rusty Rupee Podcast. This is your Red Rupee talking 13 Cross, and I am here with my buddies, Justin, Cameron, and Darren. My real name is Deontay, by the way. And we're here just letting you know about what happened at GDC
Google
and other things like that.
Google.
Did he shout Google? Did I forget that? Did I forget things? I forgot everything in the intro.
And this week we are talking about GDC, the Nintendo's Indie Showcase, and this new PlayStation State of Play. Google's doing a thing. We're going to talk about Stadia. Enjoy.
Google.
Alright, let's get it. So Justin, how the fuck are you liking Devil May Cry? Because the game's dope as fuck.
Bro, it is dope. I love that shit. But I have to admit, I haven't been able to play it as much as I want because I've had work.
Because you a hoe.
No, you know what? Look, no.
I want to say
No, fuck
since
you. We're not using that shit.
I want to say since exactly half of this team has the game, and since you don't have the time to play, pass that shit on.
I'm just saying, I'm lonely in my knowledge right now. I beat that game last week now at this point. So
If you'd like to also pass across your PlayStation.
You know what? You can just borrow my shit since it literally sits there. After I play the game, I'll just hand fucking whoever handed me a copy. I'll just give that to you in the system and just be like, yo, just play the shit.
It's a package deal.
It's a package.
Well, shit.
Also, Justin, how is your initial impressions of it so far, though?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. The fight system for me, I'm still quite new to it, but it feels lovely. Like it feels like it's like butter.
Have you played the other
How
ones?
is the music?
Huh?
Have you played the other ones, right?
I played the first one, second one, third. I played them all. Yeah, fourth. Yeah, I played them all. Yeah.
All of them? I'm sorry.
How is the music? Really, I need to.
Oh,
know
the music
how
is
the music, because
bro, the music.
one of my favorite things about DMC is always feeling like Rob Zombie's little brother from Power Man 5000 was screaming in my left ear while I was slicing up fucking bags of zombies and shit, or whatever the fuck they were. What was it, that shit in number 4? They seemed like bags of things stitched
They were
together.
bags of things.
Yeah,
They were still demons with a combination of angelic demons.
They reminded me of that fucking bad guy from 'Twas a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What was his name? Wasn't he full? Wasn't that bag full
Oh,
of bugs?
Boogie Boogie?
Yeah, I know
Oogie
who you're
Boogie.
talking about.
Yeah,
Oogie
Oogie
Is it
Boogie.
Oogie Boogie?
Yes.
Yeah.
They reminded me of Oogie
Yeah,
Boogie.
that actually makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, the soundtrack's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely has that heavy metal ass aesthetic that Devil May Cry has. But so Nico, the chick who has the adamantium van that rides you around and upgrades your shit. When you go to her to buy new Devilbreakers, which are pretty much Nero's arms, like, that was the first song to me where I was just like, this is different, and it has music that feels like it should be part of Persona.
I like Devilbreaker, opposed to Devilbringer. It's
Yeah, but because his arms break.
It shows the evolution of Nero as a character.
Right.
He went from Devil Bringer to Devil Breaker.
Right.
He's still all about his.
Throwing
He's still all
that
about
dick.
Kyrie, all right. He's off having adventures with Dante.
Is he still voiced by
Yes.
Vash
Oh, yeah.
Stampede?
Yeah, it's
Johnny
dope.
Young Bosch,
Okay,
the
that's
goat.
It's dope.
I mean, he's one of my favorite Power Rangers, and I know me some Power Rangers. We're gonna get into that one.
Yes.
I'm gonna force them Rangers down your
Indeed.
throats.
Ooh, I don't like the sound
It's
of
more
it.
fun
Hey,
time.
is
Sexy
Chick
more
Black?
fun time.
The chick that drives the
Yeah.
van, is
Yeah.
she black?
She's totally
She looks
like
black.
that Louisiana, like
Yeah, she has a
Southern,
drawl.
She's got
Southern
the
Belle.
freckles.
She
Yeah,
got that drawl.
she got that drawl.
She's got freckles and dimples and glasses like they've made her specifically for me. Why would
Nico is the goat.
Is
and I
that
love her.
your
My
bae already?
weakness.
That's your bae?
Huh? No, I'm staying away.
Oh,
It's poison.
okay. All right.
I've learned my lesson.
I don't know.
Don't run from it.
That's a win. That's a win
Yeah,
for us, though,
you're right,
guys.
but don't
That's
run
a win
from it,
for
my
us.
friend.
We made it. We made it to a Devil May Cry game.
Hey.
Nigga, we made it.
You know what?
Nigga,
Actually,
we made
speaking in the vein of that, so on one of the first missions of the game, there's this black dude who's like, "Oh no, is Dante still in there?" Like he's one of those type of guys, and he's only in the game for one scene. Apparently, he's voiced by.
He gets marked, huh?
Apparently, he's voiced by a white dude, and he's just gotten into some trouble too over the past couple days. I'm like, oh man.
Oh,
I was like,
no. No.
Is he doing like one of those heavy black scents, like the old black man at the
literally that voice that just.
Accent.
Oh no, Dante's in there.
Hey, how you
Where's
doing?
he going?
Jack?
He's got that voice going.
That like that nigga, like
I feel like he was in the trailer,
Yep.
right? I feel like his voice was in
That
the trailer.
one scene.
what did that
that's
guy
all-
do?
He was just there. He
What
gave
did-
that one voice.
Who did he
That's it.
touch?
Did you say who did he touch?
Who did he?
What did he
Who
do?
did he touch?
I can look that up. We'll come back to
Did he get marked by a white man in the
it.
game?
He was in one scene, just one.
And we don't know what happened
just
to him
doesn't
after
appear
that.
again.
Oh, okay. See, so we don't matter. Clearly,
We have
don't
Nico,
matter,
alright?
guys.
We
Yeah, we have Nico.
They like, yeah, but it's fucking. It just goes to show they like us for our women. That's
my
it.
God.
See, man, this shit is on a deeper level, bro. Deeper level. It's institutional
Oh
and
my God.
fuck.
Bro.
I take it back. We haven't
Take it back.
nigga, we have not made
We
it.
have not. Well, Okoye.
Okoye.
Huh?
But that's once again our black women.
Okoye. Think about how hard the internet went for Okoye on that fucking Avengers poster.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Man,
They went in.
they went
Black
in.
Twitter was having a field day.
I'm about to go,
Even
like-
white Twitter was having a field day.
Right, I feel them. I'm about to go buy an Okoye.
Hey, I'm
shirt
down.
Hey man.
I'll do it.
because I love Okoye anyway. I mean, Shuri's my favorite, but whatever.
We gotta find out what happened to her. Hopefully she didn't get dusted.
I know.
Wakanda forever.
Man, don't make me sad. I didn't even think about that.
All right, and so before moving on to our main topic of the big GDC news that happened,
GDC.
I've also been playing Sekiro, which just came out, and whoo, that game's hard.
Oh, is it
I
Dark
keep
Souls
saying
hard?
Everybody say
It,
that shit.
it's the guys that
Yeah,
made
it's
Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls
That's
hard,
from
right.
Software.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
Justin, are you getting this one because I know you like your Japanese
Oh,
aesthetic,
you
and you're
know.
literally a shinobi.
You know I am. You know I am.
But Justin don't like to get his.
Oh no. Wait. No, Darren, pull that
What
back.
do you mean? He keeps playing
hold on,
Tekken
hold
with
on.
us.
Cause I played
Tekken with us.
Hey, and
Justin
y'all
played
played
Neo and
y'all
beat it.
and
I
y'all
haven't beaten Neo yet.
yeah. I no and Neo was also Neo was also made by the Dark Souls guys, right?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Who was
That was
that?
Ninja Theory, I believe. I believe it was Ninja Theory.
Then I mean, but didn't they
know,
didn't
we'll
they
look it up
liken
later.
Neo to Dark Souls?
Edit it and post to make you sound
Well,
good.
yes, because it was in the same vein of like Soulsborne-esque combat, but not the same team. Like Sekiro is actually the team that does Dark Souls and Bloodborne. That's from Software.
All right, so Darren.
I likened Breath of the Wild to Dark Souls when I was fighting those Lionels
And
back
that's
to back. I
weird.
felt pretty Dark
Oh,
Souls.
excuse me. It's Team Ninja, not Ninja Theory.
Team Ninja.
He said that's weird.
But people were saying
the
that Neo was on the same level of difficulty as
Oh, I'm not
That's Dark
saying
Souls.
anything against that. The game's still hard as fuck, but it's not
Oh, okay.
the same different
Just-
teams.
All right, look, I'm just trying to defend my
just trying
honor.
to
Yeah,
make him
that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to defend my honor.
I was just about to say, Justin just about to make himself
Yeah, that's
feel
what this
better
is
because
about.
the last time I remember Justin playing a Dark
You
Souls
know, we're not
game
gonna
was
talk
the
about
first
that.
one, and he got
We
his
are not
shit
gonna talk
pushed
about that.
all the way in multiple times, and then fucking rage quit and never played the game again.
Why you gonna put me out like that, though, bro? Like, why?
He said,
We can talk about Neo as much as you want. It's not the same
Why are you
game.
gonna put me out like that? That is rude.
Justin
knows. Somebody
Justin-
has to, and I didn't have that knowledge. If I had that knowledge, I would have did it.
That is so
Thank you.
rude.
Justin put that game on the highest shelf in his closet, like never to be seen again. It's like in Toy Story where Andy picked the fucking penguin toy. That's where Justin put the game.
Oh my god.
Damn, Dark Souls had a broken
Yo.
speaker.
Yo, look, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Dark Souls broke me.
that's what it does, my friend.
So that kind of makes me want to ask just a quick question, you guys. What's the hardest game
Dark
you guys
Souls?
have played? Dark Souls for Justin.
I was actually talking to Darren about this like pre-show, and I think mine was fucking Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I got.
Did
my
you
shit
play Ninja
fucking-
Gaiden
Ooh,
Black
yes.
on
Yes, I
Xbox?
did.
I had the version of that same game, but on PlayStation.
I feel like Black.
I wasn't Black just like a port, and it was
So
maybe
Ninja
slightly
Gaiden.
different.
No, Ninja Gaiden Sigma was the port. That's the one that was on
Sigma was the one on
PlayStation.
PlayStation. That's why I
So
had,
there's
yeah.
Ninja Gaiden Black. So there's Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden Black, which is pretty much the DLC before there was DLC, I guess. And the game was legit harder than base Ninja Gaiden. And
Yeah, it
it
was
was
so hard.
throw your fucking controller across the room hard.
I
Like,
agree
Ninja
with
Gaiden
that.
was already hard, and Black made it harder.
Yep. it
So
was
I don't know
extremely
about
hard.
Sigma. I don't know if Sigma was harder than Black.
Hey, but
I don't know. I know.
hey,
it was
I will
very
I will
hard,
say
though.
one thing. Like I said in my defense, but I whooped Ninja Gaiden's ass. So
I still beat it. I didn't put it on a high
Fuck
shelf,
you.
Justin.
I didn't
I'm
put
just
it on
saying
high.
it was hard.
Well,
It
what's
was
yours,
very
Deontay?
hard. It pushed me to my limits for sure.
Man, I can imagine.
Darren, did you think of one?
I have several answers. Deontay, you first though.
Me? Okay, hardest game I played. If we're not just counting bad mechanics, then
Not counting bad mechanics.
hardest game.
Because then it would be Sonic
Not
06.
counting bad.
Fuck
Oof.
that shit.
We
man.
don't talk
then it
about
would
that.
be nah. I actually struggled through Sonic 06,
It was
like
bad.
through the
She
fucking
was garbage.
the worst parts
She
of
was
Sonic
ass.
06. I legit was so. I convinced myself like I'm the biggest Sonic fan. So when I was sitting there fucking fighting Silver, getting thrown against the wall repeatedly, I was like, yo, I gotta beat this because I gotta fucking know what happens. I have to know what happens.
that sounds
right?
horrible.
The story is so deep.
Or
And
you
then
run around a loop and end up on a
I
platform,
tripped.
Like, where the fuck
I
am
tripped
I?
in the middle of one of those loops and I was upside down.
I tripped in the middle of a loop. So let me tell you how much I never went on those loops. Once I found out that you could just slide through them bitches, it was good. It was good. Like, fuck this game. I'm not getting thrown. I'm not glitching through no walls no more, which was a lie because I always did. Anyway, it will be Sonic 06. No.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at you if you
wouldn't
said it
either.
really was.
No.
'Cause that's frustrating.
Probably fucking Ghosts and Ghouls.
Ooh,
I
throwback.
don't.
That's real.
It
That's
took
really,
me years to realize that that's not a fucking adventure game. It's legit a puzzle game. And it took me watching, like, I think I was watching a YouTuber last year, and I was like, oh my god, it is a puzzle game. What the fuck? Let me go back and play it. And then I tried to go back and play it again. And it was still trash.
So let me see. Between Kingdom Hearts 2 Critical Mode, because my god.
Oh, I smashed that with my dong, son.
see.
Just drag
Did you say with my dong?
with my dong.
That,
Kingdom Hearts fucking Keyblade elephant dog all over
my
that.
God.
game.
you stop that.
you stop that now.
Flap, flap, flap. He said,
Swang,
I stopped
swang,
that.
swang,
No,
swang.
You'll never be able to look at a Dream Eater the
Oh
same
my
way
god! You
again.
stop that right now.
Every night in my dreams, I see them. Any
Fucking
old
Keyblade,
school Mega
nigga. How
Man.
about this dick?
Any old school Mega Man.
Okay.
I go
right
back
about
to
that.
them consistently. Like, I like Mega Man. I try a level. Mega Man's hard.
Yes, Mega Man is very hard.
I think that's why the Mega Man X games were so popular, is because it had all the style, but none of the fucking breaker controller feeling.
And I'll say Dark Souls 2 in particular, because it is a broken game and I can't stand it. It doesn't make sense that every single death you have, it decreases your health, and you need to use a certain item that you cannot buy in abundance or find very often to increase that health bar of yours back to where it should be. So if you're stuck at a boss and you can't backtrack, and your health is at the point where you can get one-shotted, and the motherfucker's sword is half of the arena.
So what did those game developers have against us as players? That's what I want to know. What did we do?
Dark Souls 2 is a bad game. It sucks. It's not good. It's bad. 1 is great. 3 is great. Bloodborne's great. Sekiro is turning out to be very great. 2 is garbage. Okay, I'm done. I'm good.
Darren, did you get the Sekiro collector?
It's their niche. It's what they do.
I did. Comes with this soundtrack, and I'm happy.
It's their niche. It's what they do. They make hard games. Can you imagine if they were to come out with an easy game right now? Like,
no.
People.
The thing about Dark Souls 2 is that it wasn't the A team. While Dark Souls 2 was being made, I believe that's when Bloodborne was in development. So A team was making a good game, B team was making garbage. So
hence why they're B team.
B team.
Okay. All right. So then, moving on to some of the main topics. So
I ashed into my hand.
drinking.
I'm so sad.
That's very black of
I'm
you.
gonna drink it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
very,
even blacker
Hey,
of you.
how many of us actually drink
even
Hennessy?
more black because it's Hennessy black. So it's
You are a real nigga's nigga. You know.
I am doing it for all the niggas and the old heads out there.
All right. So, the Google Stadia. What the fuck is this, guys? What is everybody's impression on the future, as it seems like?
Hello Google, and I'm not trying to start my phone right now.
So it's like, hey, Google.
I'm excited for it.
You see what that Steam thing did? How you think you can expand on that? Google's all like, hold my beer, and they fucking expanded on that shit. And they're like, we can incorporate shit we already have with this game and shit.
Yep.
Bam.
So as a
Google really put their dick on the table with
game
this one.
market. Oh my god.
So the only thing I have to say about this is I'm a little disappointed that the rumors of Sega teaming up with them kind of weren't true.
I didn't even know that was a rumor.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't either.
There
I
was
didn't
rumors
either.
floating around that Sega was teaming up with Google to release a system, but it turned out to just be Google. So I'm all like, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Put my little Sega back in this little nostalgia drawer.
All right.
Hope you just make some good games instead.
So then, as a kind of a brief description of what Stadia is, it's pretty much just Google streaming your games to you just directly from the cloud, pretty much. You don't need any system. Whatever you're running it on, you could be using a crappy laptop, just a basic desktop,
A TV.
a tablet,
Yeah.
TV,
Just need internet.
anything, and it looks like it's running pretty okay. I was saying that from base impressions from DGDC, they were talking about how it ran using or them playing Doom Eternal, and that it was
Doom, that's what it was.
all right. And it's kind of going to be basically pretty much based on whatever your internet provider is. So if you have crap internet, or your data cap's going to be, or you don't have a large data cap, that's going to be kind of the factors on whether this is going to be good or not. But overall, with them having Assassin's Creed Odyssey as the test and that being what it was, I'm hearing that it was pretty good from what people were talking about.
Yeah, and I think they said it was going to be running at I think they said 4K as well, right?
Up to 4K.
Yeah, that's what they said.
You can end up just kind of, if you end up posting your gameplay onto YouTube, it will pretty much max out the settings of what you were streaming. So if you were streaming on your laptop at 1080p and you wanted to upload it, it'll upres it as high as possible for the views.
And
That's
you
crazy.
can go live with it too, can't you?
Yes, and pretty much if you're watching a streamer on YouTube and you see they're playing something like 2K, you can end up having you pretty much being in a queue to be like, oh, I want to play with them. Let's do that. Cool. And if somebody is in front of you who wanted to try to join first, it would let you know, hey, this person's in front of you to be able to play. So stuff like that.
So, like, also kind of to add on what he said, like, apparently if you're watching a YouTuber playing a segment in an adventure game or something like that, you would be able to go right to that point in the game.
Yeah.
So I
Which
think
is pretty tight.
That's a pretty standout feature. You know, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, especially with the massive multiplayer
It said
games
something
you can
about
have. Like the amount of people that you can actually have join is awesome.
Right.
I read something about you being able to send someone a link, and then they were able to via that link jump straight into where you were at. Which, I mean, that's pretty sick. Pretty sick. I'm wondering if, in terms of like your internet connection, is it like standard what you need to run something like Netflix, or is it going to
It's
be
gonna
more
be
than
more
that?
than that, isn't it?
I'm looking on the website and it says high speed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more than that.
So Metro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
your data caps have to be up there to even be able to do this, because it's not, you're streaming everything, so it's not like you're doing a download.
Yeah.
And it's based off of, you're not using a box or anything, you're using their data centers and their controller that they revealed. That's connecting directly.
pretty
That's tying directly into your Wi-Fi as well to connect straight into, oh, you're running your game off of this connection, so your controller is going to be running off of that connection as well, so that it's specifically linking to what you're playing.
Right.
You could use other controllers too, but yeah.
The controller's a pretty interesting design as well, right? It looks kind of like a mix between a PS4 controller and an Xbox controller, which is pretty awesome. It's kind of taken like the best of both worlds, like everything that's good about an Xbox controller and everything that's good about the PS4 controller, and kind of put those together. So they're going in the right way. I'm interested in how well it's going to do and whether people are going to pick it up. You know what I mean? I don't know what the response to Steam was in the beginning when they first started. I don't know if any of you guys can speak on that, but I'm just wondering how much pull they're going to have.
People love the idea of Steam and the Steam machines. They hated the controller.
Yeah, the controller was fucking horrible.
But also even the Steam machines, like you don't hear about those Steam machines like that though. You don't even hear about the Steam
they didn't
links.
last.
Yeah.
It's people like the idea was shiny, and you know the fact that different companies were coming out with their own Steam machines. People were raving about them before they actually came out, and then like a handful of them did come out, and you didn't hear much about them after that.
So it is all about, like, in concept, this sounds great, and because it has Google money behind it, it could either be really good or just that a really good concept. And also, like, a big part about the streaming thing, they were talking YouTube specifically, of course, because Google owns YouTube, but do they see that as more of people streaming their games onto YouTube? Because, you know, we also have Twitch, and Twitch is a major platform as well. So it's a matter of, are they going to integrate with Twitch as well to play nice, or are they going to keep everything on their platform?
That's actually wow. I didn't think about that when I was listening to it.
And also it's like, do people really like want this though? You know what I mean? Or is it just like a really niche idea? Like, it's like I saw a commercial for these little trays that separate your food on a plate, and it's like, cool, that's like a cool idea, but do we fucking really need something that separates your mashed potatoes from your chicken? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just very nichey. It's like you said, it's a cool idea, but do we really need it? Like, you know what I mean? Is there a want for this kind of thing?
I feel like there's a level of convenience in this being offered that's going to appeal to people a lot. And plus, there's like, it feels like PC gaming
Yeah.
in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So people are going to gravitate toward that, and being that they have more accessibility doing that and stuff, I think there will definitely be a market for it. If it's able to take off and compete with everybody else, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is kind of dipping its toe into a new game.
It is.
From a weird angle.
But that's also where the industry seems like it's trying to go in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation's been trying to do it when they acquired Gaikai, and that's turned into PlayStation Now, which, like we talked about last time, sucks. But it was a step in the right direction. It just didn't come to fruition. Like, I've tried PlayStation Now a couple times, and whenever I did, it was like, even when it was still just PS3 games at the time, and it was bad.
Yeah.
Stuff was super jittery, and that's, I know, where Xbox is trying to slowly start incorporating into the streaming thing as well. And the difference is Microsoft is still, I think you talked about this last time, Deontay, still building that infrastructure. But Google is Google.
Yeah.
They do this shit.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, if we learned anything with Google in their past and things like Google Glass, they are...
Right.
So they're great
What?
at these inventive ideas, these great ideas that on paper should be so successful, and somehow dropping that ball. But they're Google. They're big enough to shake off those hits. So we never.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention a lot of the stuff that they do come up with, like a lot of it turns to gold. So, you know,
a lot of it.
yeah. So I mean,
But
they
that's because it's easy to forget these projects that kind of fall.
yeah
to the
they
side.
they do bomb sometimes, but a lot of those a lot of stuff they do turns to gold. So
You brought up a good point. The Google Glass is a good example of something that is like, sure, it's a cool idea, but who do you fucking need like fucking heads-up display on your fucking face every time you're walking?
What
It's
does the
like,
scouter
it's
say
just
about
niche-y.
their-
It's like cool.
Their Google Plus, what was it? Their Google Plus social media thing they tried to
ooh, I forgot
rival
about that crap.
Facebook and
Yeah.
Twitter with. Like,
Right.
They kind of have a record of stepping into areas a little late. They do have their great ideas, but they sometimes don't know how to handle themselves once they get in there.
But when they were displaying their how you can transfer your game from device to device, like seeing from laptop to PC to tablet to phone, like that was in the same vein of kind of the Switch in a sense. Just definitely
I was
in
going
a
to say that too, actually.
different manner. And so even seeing that, I was just
Less-
like, that's kind of dope. Will I ever do that? No.
No.
Never
I mean,
do
it
that,
also felt way less magical than the Switch, let's be
but that
honest.
is true.
Who wants to play Assassin's Creed on your fucking cell phone?
You know, that's a good point. Unless you want to walk around like with the before mentioned douchey ass PlayStation controller with the strap with your phone on the controller and shit
It's
like
funny
that.
how these
'Cause if I
conversations are
see-
looping back to our last one.
Yeah,
I
for
see
real.
somebody on BART with one of those, I'm roasting him. I'm roasting him. Like, I'm going to sit right in front of you, and I'm going to point at your face, and I'm going to start roasting you.
Or they could
I
have
hope
some
you're
kind
listening.
of thing that like comes out from their neck and it's just kind of like rested right here, so you just kind of look down.
no,
and
they,
play.
they can get
I
that
need to
the hat thing. They have like you can put like a little lever on your hat
Oh,
and
it
you
just
bring
like
it
comes
down.
in front of your face.
Google Glass, yeah.
You guys
Google
just
Glass.
picture.
Hey, that's how they're gonna tie
There you
Google
go.
Glass
Yep.
back in, guys.
Oh,
They're gonna
right.
pair it with
Oh my
this.
God, yeah.
You can play the game
Hey,
in
we
your
should-
glasses. Oh
They
my god,
fucked
that's
up.
it.
They should have just made it a scouter. I would have
Yeah,
bought it.
I would. Yeah, I would have bought it. I would have bought it.
Yeah, hands down.
Okay, any last thoughts
The whole
on that?
the whole nerd community would have been all over that shit.
Any last thoughts on the Stadia?
Last thoughts. Stadia first party Dragon Ball Z game with a scouter add-on.
With the scatter add-on.
I'm actually if it turns out to be what we hope, everything we hope, like I'm actually pretty excited for it. just because, I don't know if they will, but just the thought of being able to play a high quality version of Final Fantasy VII on my phone or Final Fantasy X on my phone would to me be like pretty dope.
All right.
That's where it'll come in handy.
All right, pause. You got to switch for that, dog.
You got to switch for that.
You got a Vita for that.
Tell you that shit.
Oh, you're
Like,
rude.
this is why you aren't in the marketing department at any of these game companies, my nigga. Because a nigga like Darren would just swing into the meeting.
I'm just like, you just said on your phone. I'm like, it's already on your phone.
That's true.
You can download
That's true.
7. You can download 9.
That's
you can download
true.
8. You can download
That is true.
all these games already on your
That
phone.
is
I mean,
true.
but can he
But
stream
can he
it?
stream
though?
it? That is the question. But why would he do that?
Is that that
If
should
I'm
be the
on the go?
tagline? Like, that should be like a 90s style.
But if you're on the
commercial. You get
go,
Aaron
you're not
Paul.
connected to a Wi-Fi connection to stream that properly.
Can
Well,
he
no,
stream?
depending on because now a few companies are actually coming out with 5G networks, so we're getting pretty high up
This
there.
will be the
still.
perfect time.
Like we're catching up to Japan.
This will be the perfect time for Google to hit everybody in their mouth with a fucking new network ban. We got Google 6G, great googly, great goddamn Google, goober.
Moving forward. So the next day,
Yay, Google.
So the next day at GDC, well, not even at GDC, just because Nintendo wanted to be part of the madness, they held an indie showcase to show off a bunch of new indie titles for Switch coming soon. And first fucking one throws out rumors because Cuphead's coming to fucking Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Hey, Deontay, didn't you call that? Actually,
I did. And I don't even feel like celebrating about that because I feel like that was a fucking no-brainer. And I feel like Ori is a no-brainer as well. We're definitely gonna get Ori like that. Or you know how you surprise me? Give me Forza on the Switch. That'll make me shit. That'll never happen.
why are
And
you
the
talking about a
funny thing, like,
possibility?
What would
Why?
Forza on the Switch even look like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these direct ports or not?
I don't believe so.
Asking the tough
Yeah, I
question.
don't believe so, but...
Where the fuck did you find him?
You're welcome.
London, if I'm correct.
The
London.
English boy.
They found me on platform 9
Three
3/4.
quarters.
We stopped him from going through.
Just banging on the fucking
You're a
wall.
wizard, Cameron.
No, we stopped him.
I got my letter. I
No,
swear.
we stopped him from going through. We were like, nah, you come with us, dog. Sorry.
But the crazy thing about Cuphead is that it has Xbox Live support too. So this is just the first of possibly many.
So the thing about that Xbox Live thing, apparently, Larry Herb originally tweeted, and you can earn achievements on Xbox Live from Nintendo from your Switch, and then he
No
deleted
fucking
that.
way.
He deleted that and
Oh,
replaced it with, and it has Xbox Live support. Like, so that's the second tweet after a delete.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh, what the
Wait,
hell?
what does that mean though?
So-
what does it mean for it to have Xbox Live support on Switch?
Well, I think we kind of have that on Minecraft. I don't think any of us play Minecraft on fucking
Nope.
anything. I kind of feel like I should just for the sake of knowing what the fuck I'm talking
Well,
about.
you can be our guinea pig.
But no, no, but apparently you can connect your Minecraft on Switch to your Xbox Live account, and the achievements I think you earn on Switch carry on to your Xbox Live account. So like you can legit earn Xbox achievements on your Switch.
Crazy.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's part of it. Part of this whole handshaking deal between the red and the green brands.
Hey, PlayStation, where you at? Well, we'll get to that. Anyway, Justin, I noticed you pulled out your notebook, so
I
did, like to-
sir.
would you like to go into some more of these indie announcements?
Yeah.
Or some highlights that you picked up?
He's like, no, I just drew anime boobs in this cave.
Hey, no, that's on page 2, man.
That's on page
You can't cover
two
you can't
for
you
two
can't cover up
titties.
the notes with anime boobs. That's on page 2.
Alright,
So,
respect.
Darren, remember when me and you went to that event, or me and you went to that event in San Francisco?
Pretty sure there was 3 of you that
Yeah,
went.
me and you and
Yeah,
Deontay
just
went
you and
there
Darren.
first. You showed up late.
I did show up late. Cam didn't show up at all.
He said
Technically, it was
Darren.
me and Deontay, and then you got there later.
Hey, look, that wasn't my fault. I was
That
coming from I
audience?
was coming off of a plane.
Guys, the red rupee doesn't fucking matter.
No, Deontay, forgive
That's why I'm in the back.
Deontay, forgive me for reasons which y'all I think you already know. I forgot you were there. I'm sorry.
We played Kingdom Hearts. You were there going, ooh.
I remember now because I was recording it.
It's because I'm black.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, you can't see our faces.
we're all black. Yeah, every single one of us.
It's okay, Deontay. I know you were there.
Yeah, because
I'm
you
not
weren't.
Nigga.
No, I know I wasn't, but I'm in your corner. I support the
Like-
fact that you
All
were
right.
there.
So while we were at the event, there was a game I wanted to play, but I didn't get the chance to. It was called My Friend Pedro.
Woohoo. Digital Devolver.
Yeah, I was super stoked about that game. Like, I really want to play it. Like, it looks super fun. Just the acrobatics and like the bullet time, and it looks amazing.
That shit looks nasty. I remember that game too. It looks crazy.
Yeah, we showed you the footage, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
And your friend is a banana named Pedro.
Yeah.
Be
Then
clear, it's a banana.
another one I saw was
That is so weird.
Katana Zero.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about that one. I didn't care as much because I was like, had the showcase running when I was on my way to work. So I just kind of had stuff playing, and I was just like, I was looking over here and there. I was like, that looks dope, but I didn't really see it until watching it back, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm with this.
dude. So Deontay and Cam. So obviously, I'm about to tell you something that's Darren knows is right up my alley. You play a hero samurai, and if you get hit once, you die, and it's a
So-
side scroller. So.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like
and it's
you.
super dope, dude. And like, you can deflect bullets back. You can deflect objects. Like the pace is super fast though, so it looks like there might be a little bit of a learning curve, but it's super dope.
And also, at the end of it, you go and have therapy to get your meds.
Yes, you do. You have to take your shot.
You go to therapy.
These
after
indie
all
games, these indie games are pretty dark, huh?
Oh man,
Fuck.
so dark.
It's pretty basic reality.
Therapy
I mean,
is
that's
good.
how you appeal. That's how games are appealed to like millennials. Like they know we need this
Mhm.
shit. They know we're fucking sad. We like Pokemon that cry. We like games that are very self-aware. We even like our Batman self-aware. We know he's insane. Like the last generation really embraced the fact, this guy's kind of nuts. Like, I mean, I dig him, but that's not normal.
And then so the last one I wanted to note was called I think it's Cadence of Hyrule.
Yes. That is
Hyrule?
Has anybody played Crypt of the Necrodancer?
amalgam game?
I have not.
No.
I've seen footage. I like to watch gameplay.
So,
I watch gameplay.
Crypt of the Necrodancer is pretty much like a rhythm-based kind of dungeon crawler, where with every beat you're moving forward. So it's just like beat, 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 attack, attack, beat, beat, attack. So like you're going into, with every beat you're moving forward or in whatever direction towards an enemy, and then you attack them with that beat as well to escape each room. It is
That sounds pretty lit.
awesome. And Candace, is that what it's called? Candace of the
Cadence.
Cadence of Hyrule.
It's a
It
music
is
thing.
pretty much Crypt of the Necrodancer mixed with Legend of Zelda, and I love it. I'm excited about it.
Is the whole Hyrule thing just a coincidence, or like is it actually set in
It's
the world?
actually
of
said
Zelda?
like Link and
Yeah.
Zelda are helping you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it looks super dope. When like I had no idea what was going on, but it just looked amazing, and the artwork was amazing, and yeah, I was super stoked. Plus, as you know, since I think we stated on our last video, I am a very big Zelda fan. So
Then beat Breath of the Wild.
I'm working on it, fool.
No, you're not. Don't you?
Hey,
lie.
is this game actually being made by Nintendo or no?
It is in conjunction
That
with
is a question for
Nintendo.
Darren.
Crypto the Necrodancer is a different studio, so
No, the Hyrule.
I know
one.
it's
Yeah.
still it's still that same studio that made Crypto the Necrodancer, but they're having
Oh,
Legend of Zelda
okay.
elements into it.
Got you.
It's kind of like Starlink and wait, was that Starlink? Was
Yes,
Star Fox?
that
What's
was
the name of that
Ubisoft. Yeah.
game? Yeah. Add all that. Turn Wolf into a fucking bitch. I can't take it.
Hey man, I hear that game is fun. So
It's fun, but they totally butchered that character. There's a charm about him. Now he's just a jackass.
well, you know, we also got Star Fox Zero, and did anybody care about that game?
I mean, at least Wolf had his charm, and he still had his fucking theme. I will forever love the Star Wolf theme. One of y'all hum that shit at my funeral quiet.
Note to self:
Can someone hum it
the
now?
Star Wolf theme.
We will do that, sir.
Hum it now. Let's hear it.
We will do that. The last one of us will do that for you.
Yes.
The last one of us. More than likely me.
Uh,
Or not.
nice,
I don't know.
Nice of you to assume I'm gonna die second to last.
Justin about to be first. That nigga
I
hello.
know.
I'm kidding.
You rude.
Hey,
You
man,
rude,
it's-
nigga. By the way, you
Anyway.
ain't that far behind, bro.
I
You
am
ain't that far
far
behind.
Just 6 years.
Stay in my ass quiet.
Whatever, I'm the young buck here. It don't matter.
Yeah, Darren is the youngest.
Shut
He's the
your ass
baby.
up, Darren.
I am the baby.
Tidy
That's
job.
fine.
AKA most likely to get touched.
Fine.
Shut your young
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. All right then. So
Anywho.
moving on to our next subject. Quick but sweet, because we'll be learning more next week. So PlayStation announced today their new, pretty much PlayStation Directs. So
What's it called?
it is PlayStation State of Play. So as of next Monday, the 25th, they're going to be having a kind of like live broadcast, like how Nintendo's been doing for their directs, of just like, here's a quick little snippet of new announcements, trailers, game announcements, stuff like that. It's pretty much a PlayStation Direct.
Yep.
Pretty much. So
Okay.
they said that they're looking at our first episode will showcase upcoming PS4 and PlayStation VR software, including new trailers, new game announcements, and new gameplay footage. And they're going to be doing these
Cares about
periodically
VR.
throughout the year. A direct. So this,
I feel like these are gonna devolve into shitty IGN level of interviews.
it all
for
depends.
real.
Like a year and a half, we're gonna be talking to game developers who aren't prepared to talk to people. And interviews and shit like that.
I think seeing how this first one goes will kind of set the precedent on how it goes, because Nintendo started this shit with the Direct. There's Inside Xbox now, which has been doing kind of the same thing, just like here's little bit of snippets of stuff, and now PlayStation on it, and we already know PlayStation skipped their PlayStation Experience last year. They're skipping E3 this year, so PlayStation's been a huge kind of question mark up
Quiet.
until now. So
Yo,
with them having these
I
directs,
just I just remembered fucking Larry Herb used to do those things like, hey guys, it's I forgot what he used to call himself. But he like, it's Larry Herb. Here's what's new on Xbox.
isn't Larry Herb
Blah, blah,
Major
blah,
Nelson,
blah,
if I'm
blah.
correct?
Major Nelson, that's what it
You're the Xbox guy. How would you forget that?
was. Because it's been so fucking long since he's done one. I miss you.
He still does.
But
Shout out.
he hasn't done one of them.
I guess so. That's because
Yeah.
Papa's Phil Spencer, you know, he does his thing.
No, he's motherfucking Daddy Christmas. He's just, oh, I've been listening. We've been working on some shit. I'm breaking our fucking banks, but we're giving you shit you like.
I will see.
I understand exclusivity. It's a big arms race. We don't want to play in the arms race. We're losing the arms race.
But he's making things happen, and I respect that man for turning Xbox the fuck around when it started off so badly back in 2013, and here we are now, and Xbox is. It might not have exclusive, but it's doing everything the fuck else right.
Yeah, really.
You know what's funny? I have my fucking 2013 Xbox sitting right next to me collecting dust, just sitting there being ignored. And I have my Project Scorpio Edition Xbox One X that gets played every day. And it's like a perfect representation of the shit that it started off as and what it turned out to be.
All right.
I like it.
And so, just as a little segue, since there's rumors going out right now that Xmarks might be releasing a discless Xbox. Did I say Xmarks? I thought I did.
You said
Xmarks. Xmarks
I'm
the
not
spot.
letting that go. It's Xmarks.
Xmarks the spot.
Xmarks.
You got the Xmarks,
Discless
nigga.
Xmarks.
Got the Xmarks.
Yeah, you caught it. But
Sounds
yeah,
like
they
a
are
face
releasing
cream.
a discless Xbox One S. It's gonna be cheaper. They did this before with the 360, didn't
No.
they? Really?
Discless one? I
Was
don't
that
remember
PlayStation that released? Somebody released a discless system like at the ass end of the fucking.
That was called a PSP Go.
Oh god.
I thought
That's what
they-
it
We don't
no,
talk about that.
it was
Yeah, that's what
We
it
don't
was.
talk
The
about
PSP
That is
Go
what
was
it
dope,
was.
and I wish I owned one.
I have to look this
No.
up because I swear there was a discless system released at the very end of the last gaming cycle that people just overlooked. But I have to look it up.
Yeah, there was a.
I could be high.
There was a Wii that they were at the ass end of the Wii. They released one that did not have Wi-Fi. That was dumb, and
Why would they
Exactly.
do that?
and the PSP Go that did not take the UMD cartridges. It would just downloads. But the dope thing that I learned later on about those that made me wish I had one was that there were cords that you could plug up to your TV. So technically, you'd be able to play PSP games on the TV. So that and it had a Bluetooth, so you could link up a PS3 controller to it, so you could have played Dissidia, Crisis Core, like all the good shit from PSP onto your TV. But I take back Crisis Core because you couldn't download the fucker because they hate us. They hate us.
They hate us.
Why
'cause
can't
they
I
ain't
play
us.
Crisis Core in a modern way?
They don't like us like that.
Oh no.
Moment of silence for that.
I know.
Moment of silence for that. Moment of silence for your. Why are you trying so hard to play Crisis?
Because it's a good ass fucking game, and Zach is the goat. So
He is, and Zach is the
Man.
goat.
It's an okay ass game.
it's an amazing ass game.
You stop it. You stop that right now.
It's
It's
okay.
an
You stop
amazing
that.
ass
Google's Crisis Core.
It's good.
All
You
right.
stop that.
Yo, the cutscenes are dope as shit.
Yes, they are.
game. My guy Zach is a beast, and I was hitting those squats for like a year.
Oh, this is a Final Fantasy game. Got
Yes,
you.
Final Fantasy or Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. That was the prequel to Final Fantasy VII, where you follow the story of Zack before we play as bitch ass Cloud, because he is
Hey.
a bitch ass
Hey,
motherfucker after you
you-
play
you
Crisis
stop.
Core, right?
You stop.
So
You stop.
if you're speaking Kingdom Hearts, this is pretty much the Terra before your fucking
Riku?
Riku.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you know,
Got you.
Zack was dope.
One edgelord to another.
Zack wasn't an edgelord though. He was just fucking cool. He was just that soldier ass soldier. He was that one
Yeah,
to
he
look
was.
up to.
He was dope. He was dope.
Good ass game. Cutscenes were great. Angeal, Genesis, Sephiroth fight in those amazing simulations. And this was a PSP game.
I figured out that I hate them all.
Why?
I do. I genuinely hate them all. I think they're all pieces of shit for different reasons, but they're all
The
pieces of
characters?
shit. Zach should have just left and lived a normal life. He would have been okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Did he get murked? I'm guessing he got murked. He wasn't in 7.
Hey,
huh?
he
got
went
murked.
down like a badass, alright?
He did.
We'll talk
He
about
did, but he
that
got
later
murked.
because spoilers.
Hey, guess how much it didn't matter.
Shut up!
Yeah, you stop. You stop right now.
Anyway, so Cameron,
We do not
I don't know
badmouth
if you had
7.
prepared
Shit
for it.
pushed
Did you have a
in.
retro game this week, sir?
No. I do
Oh,
not have a
party
retro game
foul.
this week. I didn't realize that this was going to be like an every week segment.
Hey man, nobody else brought anything. to
It
the
wasn't.
table.
This light-skinned nigga just put you
I
on
did
the
put
spot,
him on the
Paul.
spot, and you have failed me.
Both
Cameron.
of them. or 2 of them. Yeah, no, I didn't even realize. Fuck.
Well, that's fine. That now just means that we had a content-filled episode, and we could end it. We could cut it short this week.
All right, just shoot shit about something. Justin, pick a topic. What's on your mind?
Damn, I don't want to. I really.
Anime
titties.
titties.
Yeah, I was about to say anime titties. I'm sorry.
Anime titties. Or we can just use this last bit of time to talk a little bit about anime, since that's something we also do.
Okay.
We're probably going to have a secondary podcast that's less frequent than this one. Cam came up with a great title for that
I
podcast.
love
What
it.
was that?
I love it. Wait.
Ramen
Do we
at
have a
the
drum roll thing? Can we do a drum? Is there a drum roll thing? Can we do that?
Ramen at the cookout.
Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. My mind is blown.
Yes, ramen at the cookout.
Yes, we like anime, and we're a bunch of weebs.
Yeah.
This is the one area that I need to fucking sharpen up on. Like, I am the Cam of fucking anime.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, then, since it's
This is
topical,
where I
and we
shine.
could spend a little bit of time on this, and Justin's a little bitch. Cameron, so
We're not talking about
Promise
Promise
Neverland.
Neverland. We're not
Promise
talking about
Neverland.
Promise
How are you
Neverland. I don't want
enjoying
to talk
it, my
about it.
friend?
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm not going.
Thank you.
I am.
Thank you. I am glad it's two. I am glad
They
someone
are,
said.
they are kids.
Yes. They are kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
what
are
makes it
They
good.
are babies.
That's what makes it really good.
Yeah, of course
I
it
love-
would, Cam,
I love
wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, that
it's-
would make it really good, huh?
It's dark
Because it
as
gets
shit.
kids.
It's something dark as shit disguised as something cute as shit, and that's dope. Like, fuck yeah, I'm all for it.
How many
man.
episodes have you watched of it so far?
Not that many, maybe like 5.
Okay, well, I think it's only at
I-
episode 10 so far.
Okay, I plan on getting through the rest of it this weekend, but yeah, I like it. I mean, it's as good as I could have wanted it to be right now, and I'm still intrigued. And yeah, I didn't expect it at all. Not from looking at the little thumbnail.
Over here
and
with
even
manga
after
knowledge.
even after reading the description, like, yeah, I just didn't expect it. So, and I like shit that I don't expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely like selling more of the thriller, like of a horror aspect to it, because it's more definitely like more psychological in the manga. But I'm enjoying it. Like,
I think a
definitely
lot
just
of the-
animated of it.
I think a lot of the animes recently are going toward that kind of darker theme. A lot more than we've seen recently. Although I would say Evangelion was pretty dark too.
Oh, that's a trip, because I actually wanted to segue into talking to about Evangelion. We finally got a
I was
release
just
date
about to
for
say
that
that
game
too.
for Netflix.
Oh.
June 21st.
That's not spring.
Evangelion comes to Netflix June 21st.
Yes,
Spring. They said
so
it was coming
good.
in spring, and I'm upset.
Yes, I was waiting. I was actually waiting for that. I am waiting for that. Although I have to ask you guys. So I've seen Evangelion about, I wouldn't say about 2 or 3 times in its entirety. Even the movies. Like,
Oh, you're like this girl I
Did-
know. You'd love her.
did you guys understand it at all?
Dog, I haven't watched Evangelion in years. I honestly barely remember it. I was really excited that it was coming to Netflix, because trying to watch it is A, impossible to find, B, it's expensive as fuck if you're trying to buy it. And I was just like, alright, it's coming to Netflix. Cool. coming in spring. Cool. June. I could watch the movies, but I'd rather watch it episodically first and then go back through all that. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, I'm excited for it again, and there's so many people I know that just have that super strong affinity to it.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, I remember it being good, and I want to show Mara, but you know.
Bro, how long has that shit been out? Bro?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I thoroughly enjoyed
at this point,
I thoroughly enjoyed the
this
anime.
point,
Although, you know, if no one's watched it, I don't want to spoil anything. But
well, you wouldn't be spoiling it anything,
at this point,
because
it's
I
pretty
do
much
know
like
about it.
telling people that Naruto doesn't really come.
yeah, but dude, Shinji's a bitch. Shinji's a
Not
bitch.
the
I hated him so.
Oh, I know that's a fact. That's nothing. That's not surprising to anybody.
I hated him so much. Oh my god. Like,
That's just gonna be the running joke.
not the
Hey man. Alright, so on that quick anime tangent, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up.
I mean, sure. We got one more recording before we can openly talk about Netflix's Ultraman.
Yay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be hitting poses the entire time I'm watching that shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Yes, I will. I won't be there with you doing those, but I'll take pictures of you.
I'll do all of the poses for the entire crew. Fucking
Exactly, just busting
yeah, man.
Ginyu
Fucking
poses for days. It's okay.
hit the laser out the side of the hand like a
Ginyu
fucking
no
G.
Sentai.
And so collectively, you guys can follow us at Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's.
No.
Because Twitter
Why?
is a hoe.
Why?
If y'all wanna go yell at Twitter for us,
Yeah,
I'd
Please,
appreciate
we
it,
have
'cause,
we have an actual
they
account
ain't listening
that
to
makes
me no
sense,
more, like,
but it doesn't want to work or give us access.
It's
So in the
supposed to
meantime,
be-
the one we have access to, once again, is at Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's, and you can follow us all collectively there, and individually, you can find me at XX Shadow Okami. Justin,
You can find me at RunNinja23.
Deontay,
at 13 Cross. Spell it out. Don't be lazy.
Cameron.
Cameron is so deep in thought right
Yeah,
now.
he's gone.
Cameron
And then
is Fly Richie. There's a story behind that none of us have heard. We'll get to
Some
that.
other
Yeah,
time.
we'll eventually
Right.
get to that. He'll explain himself.
And also, you can follow our Instagram, which is also Rusty Rupee spelled correctly because we were able to get that. But
Yes,
yeah.
thank you, Deontay. I
Yay.
appreciate you.
it's all good.
Thanks, Deontay.
All right, guys.
So until next time, as Cam liked to put it, until we figure out a proper catchphrase, stay rusty.
Stay rusty. I think stay rusty
Get the
works.
rest on that ass.
How you can swap from one. That cork, dog.
Sorry, that was
Bro.
duck in here
I
somewhere.
tried to make that as quiet
It was not.
It was not at all.
It was not.
It was not at all. It was.
Deontay has a pet duck.
Quack.
That's my duck. His name is Hennessy.